other choice you were given? To stay in Elysium with your daughter only to perish? Seems like no choice at all.
Of course it was a choice. One I wished many times I'd made differently.
How so?
When I left Greece, Calliope was never far from my mind. I do not know how much time we would have had together in Elysium, but I would have traded the decades that followed for mere hours with her. It took meeting Faye for that feeling to go away, along with Calliope's song. But I do still think of her in Elysium, and hope she found peace.
Hard not to take Valhalla up on some help, even if it's just for this attempt.
Kratos! It's been not nearly long enough. Still a monster. You took out Valhalla's target, in case you didn't notice in your killing frenzy. Shield strike! Do it! Don't worry, Kratos. None of these foes are real, though they do feel pain. Isn't that funny? Thought you'd want to know. Feeling a little crispy? Oh, you must kill whatever is making that sound. Haste is a factor. Okay, you've killed everything. Incoming charge! Disrupted, you halfwit! You find behind you! Wrong weapon, man! Behind you, idiot! Incoming charge! I think you've met Valhalla's bloodshed quota. It's in the ground! Crossfire from above! Great job not hurrying. You do like your fight's tougher after all. Watch from underneath! Above you, halfwit! Valhalla singled one out for you there. Incoming tide! Look from underneath! Behind you, dummy! Or break the tether, quickly! Last one! Run away, stupid! Left side, murderer! Incoming left side! Ruthless as ever, Kratos! He's charging at us! You win this round, Kratos. Oh, don't hurry up and make a decision on my account.
The good Spartan returns.
The right one!
Arms up! Fight! Defend yourself!
What good's a shield if you're not going to use
When
it?
we were here last, you told me of the fear and hatred you released when you opened that box.
I remember.
What I ask you to remember is what was left behind. Leave a story, Kratos.
Come on! Be ready! Good reflexes. I'm impressed. Hooksen!
The left one's spoiled!
Defend yourself! Arms up! Hooksen! Having fun yet? Hooksen! Focus, Kratos.
Stop, Kratos. I yield.
Hard fought.
Let's see what your mind has worked out. When the evils of the box were purged, what remained was hope, which you chose to release back to the world.
Yes. After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to be.
Yes, you lived, and hope still lived inside you, from that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and fear and love and hate exist in every one of us. The question is, which will you choose to let guide your actions? Each choice we make shapes our world.
I see the truth of it.
And
I believe I am ready to walk through that door.
excellent.
Okay, so that was a lot simpler. Like too easy. Oh man, I kind of regret my decision on going to Show Me Resolve. Nah, that's not my difficulty, man. I should be at Show Me Courage. But the thing is that I know I could do it, but I would have to probably fight him 2 or 3 more times to upgrade my level enough to be able to kill the Minotaur, or I forgot the Huntress, not the Minotaur. Sorry, I called her Minotaur last time. The Huntress. I would have been able to kill the Huntress really quickly, instead of having to fight and struggle with all the attacks and tears just coming in. Just too much going on in that second half of that fight, and my health was always low. But this time I had 3 resurrection stones. This time I had 2 normal ones, and I had a superior one that would give me my rage coming back. I didn't even use rage, so yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel a little bad about this, but it is what it is. I will be able to do it on my own, at least for YouTube. It's done quickly, even though it's kind of unfair because I was so buffed. I was able to defeat all the enemies because it was basically normal mode. It was just easy, too easy. But and I'm not saying that I'm a great player. Like you saw my butt being kicked, and while so many YouTubers finished this on that difficulty, give me show me courage, and they just defeat it, and I couldn't. I mean, I probably could, but I didn't. I probably should have just evaded, throw my spear, but that's boring, I was trying to fight, and I just couldn't. Too much was going on. Everybody was like, there was, so whatever. I made a decision. I made a choice. Moving on. It was a little too easy than I thought it would be. So that means that Give Me Courage is like, I should have stuck with it. I should have made this 3 more episodes long, but I just didn't. Anyways, let's just finish the game, the DLC. This was a great DLC, by the way. It's free. I am surprised it's free. Anyways, let's continue.
What can I say to you? I remember how it felt to take that throne. All that it meant. And all that it did not. A god of war. God of pain. Of suffering. Of destruction. And no one said I chase redemption that I know I can never deserve. What does that make me? God of fools. A god of... hope. When all else is lost. You lost everything. Everyone. You became... There is no forgiving you. You chose! I chose. And now, should I, this same man, should I sit, take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service? In service? Should I lose everything and everyone? There's to be enough left inside so that I do not become you. I do not know. But I have hope. You are cruel and arrogant and selfish. But you are more than that. You have always been more than what others saw. You are more than that.
Well, looks like I missed everything. Did you find what you needed? Glad to hear it, brother. We're done here then, so, what now?
Now, I believe I would like to sit here for a while.
Well, that was such a great DLC. I am just so impressed by what Santa Monica was able to do, and I'm really grateful and thankful to them for making really my favorite series along with Legend of Zelda. It's like right there, just neck and neck, my favorite series. I remember just playing the 2018 game, and it was one of those experiences that further changed me, starting with The Last of Us remastered. I didn't know that game could be like that it could have that such. One of the things that I grew up loving was storytelling. I read books when I was little until I lost my my eyesight. I needed glasses. I mean, I didn't lose my eyesight. I lost some vision and I needed glasses, and I guess mentally I just stopped reading from then on, because I read so much when I was little, and then I just, whatever. But I just love storytelling. I moved on to movies. I loved movies for a long time. I still love movies, but not as much as I used to. I don't watch movies anymore. I haven't gone to the cinema. Well, mostly because of health reasons. For a few years now, I can't go to cinema right at the moment, but hopefully in the future I will be able to. But yeah, but then Last of Us Remastered I just remember I was just really depressed and really lone, felt really lonely and didn't know what to do, and I had my PS4, and I decided just to turn it on, and I started playing Grand Theft Auto in 2015, and I liked it, enjoyed it. It was fun for what it was. To me, it wasn't the greatest game ever, but it was a lot of fun, and then I moved on. Then a year later, I played The Last of Us Remastered, and it just changed me. And then 2 years later, I played God of War. It was the first game I tried uploading. I put that on private. I was terrible. I was worse than today. So yeah, it was just a lot of fun. But the story was just so personal and so meaningful about a father and a son. And I had just lost my father 5 years prior, and that was the worst thing in my life. Well, tied with my mom that I lost 6 years before I lost my dad. So I was 11 years in after losing my mom and losing my mom and dad. It's just a touching story of losing his wife and Atreus losing his mom. And it was just such a meaningful game to me, as a son that loved his father very much and loved his mother as well. Even though there was a lot of issues growing up with my mom, but I still loved her. So it sparked in me, playing on Give Me God of War just sparked a thing in me that I just didn't know I had, and it was perseverance. Because I usually quit. I gave up. I had so many issues from childhood that you have no idea that I didn't know that I gave up and I procrastinated because of the trauma that I had when I was a little kid. I had no idea. I thought it was just the way it was, right? But no, and then I learned that it was because of trauma that was caused by a lot of situations that happened growing up, and that's why I procrastinated. That's why I thought I was stupid. I wasn't smart, and I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm not stupid. From far from it. I'm okay. I'm average, I think. So in terms of smartness, so I just but playing these games, I didn't want to quit. I just kept going. I played God of War. I played Batman trilogy on the highest difficulties, and New Game Plus highest difficulties, and it was just like something in me that I just kept going. I played Horizon Zero Dawn on I believe ultra difficulty, and that's really hard. They're trying to defeat the big, I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, but the worst one in the first game, that kind of, I forgot what it's called. Dane, but anyways, trying to defeat one of those robotic dinosaurs was just really, really difficult to defeat, and it was just. But I just kept trying. I kept at it. I beat Uncharted on all crushing difficulty. That was so hard, but I just kept going, and it was because of these games. And God of War just kind of just kept it going. I died 40 times on the opening battle of God of War 2018. That was my first God of War game, by the way. I never played PS3 anyway before I got the PS4. So. But I died 40 times. And if you saw my video that I uploaded back then, you would see me die 40 times. I kind of would skip. I would like speed, and I would just cut through the deaths. But I died a lot. And it was just ridiculous. But I just kept going. I just kept trying. I kept trying to get better. And I was just like, wow, I just, and it came with a price because sitting down is not good for me, for my circulation. And I rarely, I would sit for 2 hours at a time to watch a movie. That's fine. But for a game, I would probably sit because I didn't really have anything else to do at the time. I would sit for a few hours at a time, and it would affect my back, my legs, everything. It was not good and it still does. So, but I try to be a little bit more cautious about it and try to take breaks from here and now and then. But, anyways, this was a great DLC. Thank you so much, Santa Monica. Thank you, PlayStation, for having this great game. I know there's a lot of things going on with PlayStation right now that doesn't look good, but I'm grateful that they made this game, and it's like I said, my favorite series along Legend of Zelda. But anyways, I give it a 10 out of 10. Even if it wasn't free, I would still give it a 10 out of 10. It's a personal story about Kratos and about without Atreus, about going through his past and going back, and also facing these guys. I did play the original God of War games, all 6 of them on the PS3, and 5 of them on PS3, and God of War 3 on PS4, the remastered version. And I did play, and I platinumed all of them, so I know. I just didn't play Bloodlines, I think it's called, for the PS, the handheld. I don't know which one. I think it was the first one. The Vita. No, not the Vita. The portable. PlayStation. PSP. PlayStation Portable, I think. But anyways, I enjoyed the story. So I don't know if I didn't. I think it was in Bloodlines that it talked about Pandora and everything. I'm not sure. I don't remember Pandora in the original games. Maybe I just didn't. I don't remember. It was years ago that I played them. Like 3 years ago, I think. 3 or 4 years. I think 3 years ago. But anyways, yeah. So great DLC. 10 out of 10. I loved it so much, and seeing the enemies that we played in the PS3 versions, the PS3 games, and also Kratos as he was back then on 4K. It was just a trip. And I was like, oh, I thought I'm never gonna see these guys again. Boom, and it's like, I just wish that they would have hired the original voice actor, because he didn't have like bad blood towards being replaced, even though it must have hurt like heck. And it's a shame, but he kept it, unlike he kept it professional, and I just wish he would have had a line or two, and it would have been great. But I guess it would have ruined the moment, I guess, and they didn't want that, I guess. So yeah, I understand. As storytelling, I understand. So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna watch the cutscene afterwards. I know there's a cutscene afterwards, and that'll be it. All right, thanks, you guys. See you guys in the next game.
Well done, General. I had no doubt you would see this through to the end.
Congratulations. I hope Valhalla gave you everything you needed.
Look who's returning from the front gate for once. Something must have happened in there.
I take it this is a good...
I will join you. I will try to be what the people need.
Good. I'm very pleased to hear that. And that you found what you needed here.
I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful.
Valhalla is at your disposal, Kratos. If you have more you wish to work out, now or later, we will heed the call.
Interesting enough, I haven't played New Game Plus yet, and the reason why is not because I didn't want to. It's just when it came out, it was just so many games that had to be played, and actually, I may be making an excuse, but that's actually the truth. And it is a longer game than the original. I think, well, not the original 2018 game. But anyways, that's gonna be it. If you guys like the content, please subscribe to my channel. We have finished Valhalla, the storyline at least. Oh wait, let's check this out. Oh, we have to return the gunner. Oh, let's hear her story, and then we'll end it up there. Anyways, if you guys like this content, please subscribe to my channel, press the like button, and press the notification to be notified for future release. I am hoping that I will be returning. I've just, it's like every time I try to take a step forward, it seems like I have to take a step back, or 2 steps back at times, and it's kind of hard. But I hope to be able to stream or to record video, my live reaction and everything pretty soon, but we'll see. All right, guys, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later.
Air.
Take this. You're breaking free from conventions. Don't stop now. I'll tell you the next part of my story now, if you'll listen.
Go on.
Last thing I told you was that I'd become an apprentice to a mage healer of renown. I learned much from her, not just about the healing arts, but about how to live a complete life, a whole life, true to yourself. She was like a mother to me, which made it all the more painful when she too fell ill. It was the same illness that had taken my father. But this time would be different. It was my chance to apply everything she taught me to try and save her. Anyway, I think that's a good place to pause my story.
I know it's above board, but I like to think of this part as bribing the local authorities.
Shield Maiden.
Use this. I see you refuse to settle for the ordinary general. Ready for more story?
You may speak.
So, the bully with a grudge. He comes to the inn in the dead of night, chucks a bottle of fire through the window, sets the whole place ablaze. The coward thought I was inside in bed, but luckily I was just getting home. I saw the flames shoot up and surround where my father was sleeping. Well, this wasn't gonna be the day I started hesitating. I charged into the fire and dragged him out. Not unscathed exactly, either of us, but alive. And if I was too angry and fearless for my own good before, now, well, I charged right into that bastard's lair, me against his whole gang. Honestly, I had no business coming out of that alive. As it turned out, I came out of there with a job. But we'll get to that next time.
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one. got this! Mind you, watch out! Anything noteworthy about this area, brother?
It was the Forum of Hercules, on Mount Olympus. It was here I fought and killed my half-brother.
Given Zeus's reputation, I'm sure you had plenty more of them to spare.